Good morning, everybody, and thank you for coming. Today is really a sad day in the legislature in that there are institutional aspects of this building that we've all respected on both sides of the aisle, and that's completely getting thrown out the window today. None of these issues that we're voting on in this omnibus bill that has somewhere around 16 different concepts has anything to do with an emergency. So we're allowing legislation that has a lot of individuals in the state being impacted by it, advocacy organizations, entities across the state, taxpayer money being handed out once again, unvetted, to nonprofit third-party organizations, some of which have senators that are employees of this organization that are receiving money in this emergent bill today. None of these issues are an emergency. But I can tell you what's an emergency when I go throughout my district and the senators behind me go throughout theirs. Affordability and being able to pay the third highest tax burden in the state by most metrics and many metrics, the first in property tax, the third highest electric bills. We have nothing on the board by the Democratic majority today to address that emergency. That's not an emergency to them. But they want to usurp the entire legislative process and take away all their constituents from having a voice on legislation because they want to hand out money to well-connected organizations, to Democrat politicians in Hartford, and they want to protect child abusers who are paying child support. I'm not kidding you. These are two of the things that are such an emergency that we have to usurp the legislative process for the one-party rule Democratic Party we have in our state, and nothing, not a thing, on addressing your tax bill, your electric bill, your property tax bill. And so what you're going to see today is once again the Senate Republicans coming out and being the real leaders and adults on affordability for our constituents back home by putting out bills on the real emergency in our state, and that is the tax burden we have, your electric bills, and your property taxes.
The only real emergency in this state is being faced by small businesses and families all across Connecticut who are facing crushing costs of their electric bill, their property tax bill, and the taxes they pay every single day. We, as Senate Republicans, will introduce amendments today to address the real emergency in people's lives, reducing the cost of living, including $1 billion tax cut, including reductions to utility costs. We are focused on the issues that matter to people in their daily lives in this state, people who are hurting. There is no emergency that requires us to bypass public hearings and the regular legislative process in order to pass a wish list of spending for well-connected, politically preferred interest groups. We, as Senate Republicans, are prioritizing the issues that matter most to Connecticut residents: cost of living and economic opportunity.